Trying to make a comic is exhausting, and with so many other things going on in my personal life, it's just a passion project as of right now. Regardless, I haven't expanded on the characters within Circus of Flowers nearly as much as I'd like, so I plan on making more of these types of character summaries with little sketches of them. I'm going to start this mini-series off with Arlay, which is a strange choice even when writing the script, but weeball. It's also 1 in the morning, so I'd like to apologize for that in the not so advanced. Also, it took me an hour and a half to write this script, so it's now 2:26. With all that hoopla out of the way, onward. Arlay Juelquas Herrera, birth name Juelquas, is a 25-year-old Venezuelan man, birthday November 2nd at 0001. His birthday is important, or at least I wrote it to be important. From my research, Venezuela celebrates Dia de los Muertos. I apologize for butchering that. Or in English, the Day of the Dead. Despite what a lot of people think, the Day of the Dead is commonly celebrated in somberness, for lack of a better term. It's not as bright and colorful as shown in movies like Coco or The Book of Life, which is where I got a lot of information on this topic growing up. It's usually a time used by locals to clean and decorate graves, visit cemeteries, and offer flowers to the deceased, hence the name Circus of Flowers. And as I haven't made very clear so far in this story, Arlay is one of 3 Juelquas triplets. Ation, the main protagonist, was born on November 1st, 2359. Alicia, the triplet that Arlay was raised with, was born on November 2nd, 0000, or midnight, and Arlay was last to be born. I wanted to show that their birthdays were in order to show how important they were viewed to Mateo, the antagonist of the story. Ation is a direct threat to the circus in his eyes due to Mateo's goal of using the circus to get rich for his own greed. Alicia is next in line because he has a romantic interest in her, which she does not reciprocate at all, and everybody at the circus is really uncomfortable about his weird infatuation, only showing his twisted mind. But this is about Arlay, not Mateo, and I don't feel like talking about Mateo yet. Back to Arlay. He was always treated as inferior to Alicia, and since he didn't grow up with Ation, neither he nor Alicia knew that they were triplets, and only Mateo knows about it. Mateo was always too busy with Alicia, and Mateo's father was busy sulking over Victor's death. Victor is the biological father of the Juelquas triplets, and took Alicia and Arlay when him and his wife Maria got into a messy divorce. Ation was taken by his mother and isn't relevant to this character. When Alicia and Arlay were around 5 and Mateo around 7, Victor died from a fatal cancer in his brain, and Alicia and Arlay were adopted by Victor's best friend and Mateo's father, whom is yet to be officially named as far as I remember. This is the part where I don't read off a script anymore. Yippee. Diving into his physical appearance, I'd like to point out that his design was a complete mistake. I was doodling Spamton from Deltarune, and I messed it up and it was in pen, so I just changed it and gave him glasses, square glasses, and that's how he was made. So that's a fun, I don't know if it would be fun, but And fun fact, yay, he has a very thick smattering of freckles, which is a defining trait between the Juelquas triplets. And he wears a thickly framed pair of glasses on his, I think it's pronounced aquilin nose, somewhat like that. Thick black hair that he puts up in those strange little spikes every morning.